Well, most of our students are IT specialists who relocate to other countries. The language problem of many senior and middle developers who relocate to other countries is as follows. Most of them have pre-intermediate or intermediate level. Their reading skill is good, however, they're slow in speaking and tend to talk as little as possible during meetups. As a result, their integration to a team is not as easy as it could be. They tend to work in isolation, and many of them initiate company dependency in themselves. Many of our students, IT professionals, come to us with the same query. We don't understand how English grammar works. We distinguish two basic reasons for this difficulty. Number one, psychological reason. Modern English teaching is tailored in such a manner that a systems thinking mindset trying to grasp a foreign language as a system to acquire it fails to find this system. Without finding a system, they can't understand how it works and use English grammar by guess. Using it by guess brings them to lack of confidence. Many fear errors because of their perfectionism. Psychologically, sometimes it's easier for them to keep silent than to speak out. Another reason is technical. Very often, thoughts in mother tongue are much more complex than their English arsenal available. Thought formulation takes much time. So these reasons combined lead to difficulties in communication. An excellent IT specialist turns to a problematic resource of his company. And now a few words about how we, Method 12, help solve it. Number one, the classical educational material has been tailored and exposed in a different manner in the framework of Method 12. We made coherent links between meanings which had never been linked before and joined them into an elegant cognitive system of meanings. Grammatical elements which had been perceived by students as odd and fragmental now appear to them as a logical, easy to understand framework. The second item, the approach of Method 12 centers at the junction of cognitive science and psycholinguistics. Empirically, we've distinguished a number of cognitive biases getting activated in the mind of a Slavic language native speaker while learning English. Among those are biases that impede the rapid language development, for example, confirmation bias, the clustering illusion, the Semmelweis reflex, the not invented here bias, and others. And also, we've distinguished biases that tend to facilitate language acquisition. For example, the IKEA effect, the frequency illusion, the generation effect, the mere exposure effect, and others. So the didactic material is structured and offered so that the above cognitive mechanisms be used to faster and more effective language acquisition. So the compound of the two approaches significantly reduces learning time, quickly fills in gaps, and makes a structure out of fragmented pieces of knowledge, relieves psychological stress due to lack of confidence, and finally sets up the inner cognitive mechanism of switching between the two language paradigms rather than mere translation from language to language. The learning process is absolutely comfortable for IT specialists because it occurs in their usual paradigm of systems thinking. So, and now a couple of words about who we are. So, we are Veronica and Vladas Lapinskis. We're residents of Portugal since 2003. So, I have been a professional English teacher since 1993. I graduated from Novosibirsk State Pedagogical University as well as from postgraduate department of Novosibirsk State University. Before leaving for Portugal, I had lectured English it's Russian Academy for Public Service, and I had lectured at NLDTSU. Basically, it's Novosibirsk Faculty of Tomsk University for Lawyers. I had worked in both for 11 years, and I have been teaching IT specialists online since 2017. The experience of teaching English to native speakers of Portuguese and those of Slavic languages demonstrated me the necessity of different didactic approaches depending on the native language of the student. So this principle has been put into practice within the Mat 12 Cognitive English Grammar course. Vladas Labinskas, my husband, he has been a developer since 1994. He is among the pioneers of internet. He has occupied different kinds of positions at multinational companies where English is the language of communication. So, having witnessed the above described problems among multiple colleagues of his all over the world, Vladis provides consultancy for and is technical director of our mutual project Method 12. Hope you liked this brief presentation. I invite you to join us figuring out your own path in acquiring English and getting into their mindset, making it your own. So it's quite creative and interesting process. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and please subscribe to our channel Method 12. See you.